Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, and welcome to our You'll Never Walk Alone What's Up group and YouTube channel. Alright, here we go again. Another bad performance on the weekend. Wolverhampton Wanderers away in Molineux. And we just got beaten to a pulp. The performances, if they could possibly be getting worse, they're just getting worse. Like, we got trashed. The 3 goals that we gave away were disgusting. For those of you who didn't see it, it was Wolves 3, Liverpool 0, and an 18-year-old that has just come into the team has basically our man of the match. This is where we are as a club now, and it's beyond a fucking joke. I don't know what Jurgen is doing on the training ground with them. He's under a lot of pressure, as you could see from the press conference at the end of the game. He's starting to get ratty with the likes of James Pearce, who used to work for the Liverpool Echo. He now works for the Athletic. He asked him a question and he told him he wouldn't talk to him, which was very unusual for Jurgen. Usually he loves the media and the media love him, but the results have been fucking dreadful. And the performances have been worse than dreadful. This is a team that last season nearly won 4 trophies, took the season to the last game, and we're in the Champions League final and we won the other 2 competitions. So the drop off has been phenomenally bad. And there was an opportunity with 2 games over Chelsea to try and make up the difference on the top 4. Wolves are on an okay side. I don't think they're as good as Brighton, but they're not bad. But 3-0 is an absolute smacking. Our backline is atrocious. It's all after rubbing off on Alisson. Our midfield is non-existent, and up front we couldn't hit the fucking barn door with a beach ball. I don't know what's going on. We seem to be just on a severe slope of decline. We didn't strengthen in midfield, which I thought we desperately needed to do last season. We haven't done it again this season. And look, to be honest, I just want the FSG out. It's quite simple. They've taken us as far as they can. I read reports in the Athletic that they took the money back from the stadium redevelopment and the training ground, the money that they loaned to get them things done. They took that back instead of investing in the team. If they can't invest in the team, fuck off. When people say, "Oh, we should be more grateful to them," they're going to make fucking 4 billion from a 300 million investment. We don't have to feel great about any of them. They're going to do all right when they sell, but they got to sell. And it's up to the matchday fans and fans online to start putting FSG out, because these aren't good enough. And this team needs a lot of fucking surgery now. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know what Jurgen's going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. But this season's a fucking write-off before we get into anything further than that. Before I go completely rant crazy, I'd like to congratulate Wolverhampton Wanderers. They're a really good old English club. Their stadium is one of the better ones for atmosphere. The crowd got right into it, but Olays and all this shit against Liverpool, we don't get any lower than that. We're so far away from where we were 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Even last season we were much better than this, and I just don't know where to go from here. I'm speechless. All I can say is well done to Wolves. You can't knock it. They played really well. They smashed us in 12 minutes. We didn't look like we were going to score. An 18-year-old kid, Bjanic, was our man of the match. He's getting a 6 out of 10, 6 being average. Everyone else going lower than that. I don't know what to say. I've been here before, obviously. I've been a fan for a long time, and we've been through bad spells like this. But this is a self-inflicted wound. Like, before, we just couldn't compete. We were in a position that we were winning things, and we were making money. But we keep giving shit players extensions on contracts. We keep the likes of Naby Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and all these fucking wasters. Hendo's not good enough. He's not getting his game. Keita was really quiet. Thiago he's gone backwards. Trent is like nothing I've ever seen before. Gomez and Matip at the back just aren't good enough. And Robbo is having the worst second half of the season in his career, I reckon. Even it's starting to rub off on Ali. He's starting to turn as fucking septic as the rest of them. There's no positives. That was a disgraceful performance. And you could see how shell-shocked Jurgen Klopp was on the sidelines. He couldn't believe it. And dramatic things need to happen. And I just don't see it, to be honest. I think we'll be finishing 8th or 9th in the league. I think we'll go out of the Champions League after the Real Madrid 2 games. Season over. Why would Bellingham want to come to a club that won't be in Champions League? He's not going to want to come here. When Real Madrid and big clubs that are in Europeans' top competition are going to be wanting to sign him. So it's a vicious cycle if you don't get into the Champions League. I don't know whether it's. I don't think it's Jurgen. I think the players are just not firing. I think they're burnt out. We didn't invest from a position of strength. We could have just bought a good player every season to roll it over, but we didn't. We just ran the shit out of this team. We've only one way of playing, and it's pretty fucking obvious. Everyone knows it now. But as I said, congratulations to Wolves. There's no hate here. You have to hold your hands up, and I'm prepared to do that. They played really well, and they bullied the fuck out of us, and that's the truth. Where do we go from here? I don't know. I think it's just going to be a long arse 18 games left, and we're just going to fucking limp over to 8th, 9th maybe. I hope we don't get Europa League, because fuck, it's a disaster being in that thing. Alright, I'll do the player ratings next. Okay, welcome back to the player ratings on our You Never Walk Alone WhatsApp group and YouTube channel. I'll start in goal. Ali, 5. Trent, 4. Matip, 3. Gomez, 3. Robbo, 4. Our whole back line is not good enough. Like, it really is fucking. It's atrocious how bad we are at the back. And it's only made worse by our midfield being non-existent in Keita and Thiago. You can't just roll up in the Premier League. You're going to be found out by teams. Every team in the Premier League is at a decent standard now. The money's washed through the whole league, not just the top 6 clubs. My man of the match for Liverpool is Bjadicic. The 18-year-old kid gets a 6. He was average, but he did okay. Keita gets a 5 and Thiago's getting a 5. Salah, 4. Since he signed that contract, he's gone backwards at a rate of knots. Nunez is getting a 5. Another one who needs 40 chances to score. And Cody Gakpo, 5. Some good footwork, but like, he's no Luis Diaz, and he's certainly no Sadio Mane. This is a disaster. Jurgen's getting a 4. Another disgraceful performance. I genuinely think he was absolutely gobsmacked. And to say we played well in the first 12 minutes, like, what the fuck? Like, we're not Birmingham City. We've won 6 Champions Leagues, 19 league titles. We have to expect more than this. We just have to. Anyway, FSG out, Pep Lijnders out, and our whole medical team out, because they're all fucking useless. We need a whole new revamp, and if Jurgen goes, because this decline is fucking ridiculously bad. And I hope he can turn it around. I love Jurgen Klopp, but I think he needs to speak out and explain to us what's going on at the club behind the scenes, because our sporting director left, his replacement is now leaving at the end of the season. We have our head of recruitment is now left. We've got the 2 of our top medical department left. Like, what's going on? Like, what are they doing back there? We need to know. You need to be speaking to the fans. The fans will get FSG out within a matter of weeks. The matchday fans and the fans online can bombard the club with FSG out. Couple of banners and they're gone. They'll sell. They don't hear any of the noise from America. We've got to shout quite loud. And shout we must, because I know how this story ends. I've watched Liverpool since 1984. I've been there for the good times. I was there for the Gerrard years, the Rafa Benitez, the Roy Hodgson, the Brendan Rodgers, the Kenny Dalglish second time, Kenny Dalglish the first time. I've seen it all, and this is a spectacular fall. And to be honest, when we won the league, our defence was fucking abysmal. We gave up the league back in at the start of January in 2019-20 season, or 2021. So, or sorry, 21-22. Like, it was just, it's embarrassing. Anyway, that's it. I don't have anything good to say. There was no positives. This team is fucking going down the gurgler fast, and we need to start getting a cohesive action against the owners and get these fuckers out. Alright, that's it.